part 2 of strings, which are one of the most common objects within the Java environment. It's not a primitive data type, it is an object. And we showed that in the previous lessons where we did the object name dot and all the different methods we had. And we only covered a handful of them, and there's probably another 50 different ones we could go through. But another one that's very common is the substring. So I went ahead and commented out the other ones. I created 2 private methods, so I still need to come into manipulations.java through the public the gateway. I cannot access these methods directly. So over in start, you'll notice I'm calling test functions. And test functions then being public allows me access to call it, and I commented out the other one. So let's go ahead and do sys out, and we're going to go ahead and do our control shift or control space so it fills it in, and we're going to take one of our values. So we'll take our pineapple, and let's go ahead and start typing, and we'll see that we have a couple options here. So we have substring where we give it 1 integer. We have it substring where we have a beginning and end index. So let's go ahead and practice the first one first. So let's go ahead and do substring. Now let's make sure we get the right one here. Let's let Eclipse do the work for us. So I'll go ahead and start typing substring. We're going to pick that first one. And inside here it's requiring an integer, and it told us that. So let's go ahead and give it a 3. And we're going to do another one, and we're going to go ahead and give it a 5. And we'll give it another one, and we'll go ahead and give it 9. Let's see, 9 here. Okay, so those are 3 substrings. Let's go ahead and run that and see what that gets us for pineapple. So pineapple gives us EAPPLE, and the other one gives us PPLE. So if you look at what happened here, is it started at the 3rd character. So pineapple, if I run that again, it's got PIN 3, and then the 4th one is EAPPLE. So 3 says remove the first 3 characters and give me everything that's left at the bottom of it. And then the next one is 5, and we remove the first 5 characters, and all we have left is PPLE. And the next one we remove 9. If you remember, the length of pineapple was 9, so we removed all the characters, which means nothing is left when we show 9. So that's one way to pull substrings out of it. The other option that we have, and I'm going to stick with pineapple here, is I'm going to go ahead and give it a beginning number, and I'm going to give it an end number. So I'm going to remove the first 3, and then I'm going to show you the next 5. And I'm going to take 5, and I'm going to show you the next 1, and I'm going to do 9, and I'm going to show you the next 3. So let's see what that produces here. Go ahead and run that one. And we got the first one, so we went ahead and went to remove the first 3 characters and went to the 5th character. Okay, well, we went through the 5th, so there's our 4th and 5th characters. The next one we got rid of the first 5, but now we were supposed to go to 1. We can't go to 1, so the second one's going to have to be a little higher. So let's go ahead and change that to 8, and we know the next one's not going to work because 3 is not greater than 9. So I'm going to go ahead, let's go ahead and throw a negative 3 inside there. Let's go ahead and run this now. And oops, save and run. Okay, so now 3 to 5, get rid of the first 3 and then show us the 4th and 5th. Get rid of the first 5 and then to throw us the 6th, 7th, and 8th, and we still have an error because we can't go to negative numbers inside of that piece of it. So those are substring pieces where we can go ahead and give it where we want to start showing the letters. So we're going to remove the first 3 and then show you what remains. Remove the first 5. Show you what remains, remove the first 9, which gets rid of everything. Doesn't give us an error, but it just removes all the characters. The next one, when we give it 2 integers, says remove the first 3 and then go up to the 5th. So give me the 4th and 5th. Remove the first 5 and then give me the 6th, 7th, and 8th elements in there. So you can give it a range in that piece also. Now let's go ahead and do one more here. So we're going to make a for loop. We're going to go back to our for loop. Int, we're going to use a again, and we're going to go ahead and we are going to a is less than str2.length. So we're going to go ahead and work with our pineapple again, and we're going to do a++. So what I want to do here is I want to sys out, and we're going to do str2, and we are going to substring substring. I'm going to pick the single index, but I'm actually going to add 2 indexes here because that's something that we can do. So I want to start at A and I want to go to 9. So I want to print out, first of all, I want to print out all the characters. Then I'm going to slowly remove the characters at the beginning so I can get all the way down to where nothing actually shows up inside that very piece of it. So we'll go ahead and run that one now. And I'm going to go ahead and run. So there is our first one. We got some removing things we got going on, but now we start off with pineapple. And then each time through, we move the starting point one further in. So we remove the P, remove the I, the N, the E, P, L. So this loop right here starts off with pineapple because we have the 0. 0 to 9 means don't remove anything and give me the next 9 characters, or go to the ninth character. The next one says, okay, A is now 1. Let's start at the first character or the one element character and go to the ninth character. And then this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way. So there's actually one more here, which is 9 to 9, which means remove the first 9 and go to the ninth, which gives me 0. So notice there actually is one more left inside of there. So that's substring. That's another important string method that you need to know. And those are going to be useful in some of your homework that's coming up. Thank you very much.